Welcome back to the channel. Nemesis Customs is at it again. I'm not at my shop today. I'm at my friend James's shop, working on his Subaru here. You can see it there on the lift. This is actually the Subaru that I'm building that motor for, that 2.5 Subaru. This is actually that Subaru. This is that STI. Now, the problem we're having is he's having a surging issue, and we're having some issues with the exhaust. His O2 sensors are reading weird. He's having some funky readings, and what I'm going to do is drop this downpipe. I've already got it unbolted. I'm about to drop it down now, and we're going to see what we find. Something's going on inside here, and we're going to see what's going on. I want to show you a couple of things also. Some really funky stuff here. They welded this to here. I'm going to have to cut that back off. I don't know how well you can see here. It looks kind of ugly. But yeah, they whoever did this for him welded this up. And it rattles. I'm going to drop this down, and we're going to get this down, take a look at it, see what's going on. We have some really weird readings on the O2 side. The upstream is kind of normal. It jumps around sort of like it should, but the secondary is jumping around like crazy, and it really shouldn't be. Not like it is. The primary is jumping around a little excessive. I'm going to take a look at it. It's kind of in an awkward position. I think it's getting a funky reading from when they welded it up. I think they moved the position of it. I'm going to move where it's at and get it in a better position and weld it up, make it look better. I think the position they have it in, it's not getting a good reading. So I'm going to reposition that in the pipe. And other than that, we're going to see if we can make this thing run and not surge anymore, and maybe clean up the welds that whoever did this before it welded it up. So let me get this down, because it's kind of hard to hold this camera, and well, I'm using my phone, but it's kind of hard to hold this and get this downpipe down. But let me get this downpipe down and get right back with you. So I'm going to show you the downpipe now. Now this thing looks scary. I did not do this. I'm going to try to fix some of the problems that are on this thing. Mostly the O2, that's our first primary fix. I don't like how the position of it is, so I'm going to move it up about an inch or two and straighten it out on the line so it gets a better reading. But I'm going to turn this camera around and let you look at it. Okay, how do I get this thing to see how ugly some of the welds are? I cleaned up my spot that I'm going to use here, but they welded the shield to the pipe, and then they added pieces here. So yeah, we're gonna try to fix these problems, see if we can get this thing to work better, and I'll be back with you after I get this O2 bung welded in and get this back up there, see what we can figure out. Alright, so we've got everything back in. Got the O2 up in a better location. Now the numbers that we're looking at, I know this is kind of hard to do. I'm not driving, I'm just holding the camera. This O2 Bank 1 Sensor 1. Before, that number was jumping around excessive. Now you can see it's stabilized. The car is no longer surging. Also, if you look up here, the O2 Bank 1 Sensor 2 is stabilized as well. It's not jumping around as a lot either. Before, that number was jumping around excessive as well. So what we've got is, by moving the O2 sensor into a better position and up closer to the turbo, on the downpipe has made this car stabilize and run better.
I have to start practicing my launches.
So what we have is with this, just moving the position of the O2 from where it was angled downward and not getting a proper reading because the airflow over it was just improper. Being angled downward, the airflow over it doesn't go over the sensor properly. You actually have to have the sensor straight across in the airflow to get a proper measurement off of an O2 sensor, or any Lambda style sensor like that. So anyone that is trying to put any type of O2 sensor or any type of sensor in there to read any type of exhaust, you need to have that straight in. If it's at an angle or anything like that, you will get an improper read. If it's too far away, especially on a turbo car, it'll get an improper reading as well. So you got to have it in a good position. Repositioning this one actually worked out quite well. It stabilized the RPM on the car and made it actually run considerably better. So, all right. Unfortunately, I didn't show you my my welds. They didn't turn out as good as I wanted them to. So, meh. Next time, hopefully we'll have some turbo rebuilds on the RX-7 coming your way. Those parts ought to be in sometime in the next few days. So, we'll see you in a couple of days.